What's good, GLYFE Nation? It's Akil, the real deal with zeal and mass appeal, fresh like you popped the seal. And you know, gaming can heal. And would you believe that we are here with the co-owner of 100 Thieves, the most
Yay.
watched, yeah, oh, we got more, the most watched female streamer on YouTube since 2020, an amazing voice actress, an actress that you can catch in The Family Plan on December 15th on Apple TV Plus. We're here with Ray Valkyrae. What's good with you?
Wow, what an intro. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah,
Excited to be here.
it is my pleasure. I'm representing the GLYFE Nation here in Las Vegas, and we are so psyched to see that the esports arena was featured in this film. And I was curious, have you been to Vegas to other gaming events around besides just the esports arena?
I have, yeah, I go to conventions all the time, and the HyperX Arena was insane. That filming there was weird because I've been there before and filming for other stuff
Yeah.
for HyperX. So it was kind of a surreal moment. It felt comfortable. So yeah, it
Yeah,
was awesome.
I know what you mean about a surreal moment because when I watched the trailer and saw it, I was like, wow, we're there all the time for gaming events.
Yeah, we've been there before. Now it's in a
That's dope.
movie.
So, so when you were on the set with Mark Wahlberg and everyone else, you being so known for gaming, was everyone trying to compete with you or tell stories about how they're a good gamer as well?
You know what? It was really funny because every single person there didn't play games.
Oh,
They never played games. And so when we were filming the gaming portion of it, I would have to tell them, like, okay, so shifting is how you crouch and like right click is how you shoot.
ah,
And your character does this. They have to like memorize that and like pretend like they were a professional gamer. So it was really cool seeing them work. But I'm just glad that I've had some experience because I've actually played Valorant. So
yeah.
it was pretty easy, but like I had to like memorize like what was being shown on the screen because it was pre-recorded gameplay. So
Ah,
it was interesting like acting like I was doing it.
and
So,
syncing your moments to what was playing on
yeah,
the
yeah, we had
screen.
to sync to the
Ah.
moments on screen. So that was a cool experience for
That's
sure.
cool. Thanks for revealing that behind the scenes on how the gameplay is actually
Yeah,
filmed for that.
that was really cool. It was definitely not definitely not a real game.
Okay. So when I was watching the trailer, I noticed that when we're in the esports arena and I saw you in the trailer, it kind of looked like you might be the romance, the romantical interest of the son. Can you speak on that at all?
I first of all, I was very shocked I was in the trailer. I was not expecting that, so that was really cool to see. I am not going to leak anything,
Okay,
but I
okay.
will say I had the opportunity to watch the movie early, but I didn't because I want to watch it for the first time in person at the premiere. So,
Hmm.
you know, that I don't
We'll
really
see.
know what happens,
Well played.
but we'll
Well
see.
played. No doubt. So I'm curious, with you breaking down this role and representing gaming, how do you feel? You mentioned it being fake, that gaming scene, that it's not real gameplay. How do you feel that gaming is represented? And do you think it'll be well received by gamers, how it's showcased in the film?
I was very proud and impressed with how they filmed it because it actually did look like a real life tournament. I've been to multiple tournaments before and it looked like how it would look in real life. And also the gameplay was real Valorant gameplay. And
I feel you. Okay.
yeah, the call outs and everything we're saying is like actually what would happen if we were in a tournament. So I was impressed because I was a little worried about how it would be portrayed. But I do feel like gaming was portrayed in a positive way from what we filmed.
No doubt. And do you plan to continue to be involved with this type of media and pop culture in the future to represent gaming?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
Okay.
I had such a good experience doing it. I would love to do it again. And I feel like any way where I can make gaming a positive thing, gaming a fun thing, because that's what it is. At the end of the day, it's just entertainment. It's literally there's a game for everyone, you know? So to see it being shown in a good way, made me really happy.
No doubt. I'm glad.
Thanks.
Was there anything on that you learned in your acting experience on this film that you're taking and when you stream or other things you do with gaming?
It was just so different from it was like the complete opposite of streaming because like when I'm
Mm.
streaming I'm talking to a computer screen and a camera, but like
Right.
in real life when we were acting I had to make eye contact with people. Like I had to like pretend like I knew these people, like we were a team, and even though I've never met them before, they've never played before, and so it was such a different dynamic that I wasn't used to, but it was such a cool experience. You know what I mean? Like they were all very personable, all very kind, and very accepting. Even though I've never had acting experience before, they were telling me
Mm.
tips and stuff. So I feel like I learned a lot from that experience that I could probably apply in the future for sure.
Word. It sounds like it was a great challenge
It
for you.
was it was definitely a challenge, but it was
And
fun.
but it seems like to me with how your personality is, especially when I checked out your voice acting, does it come natural to you just from you being, well, I know for the camera, just being so extroverted during those times?
I feel
Is there
like
any part that comes natural?
no, I feel like I got really lucky because this role was literally just to be me. Like I
Mm,
just had to be Valkyrae. And it also,
word.
yeah, it also made more sense because it was a game that I play a lot, Valorant, and I just had to be a gamer, which is what I do. So it just made sense and it felt genuine and appropriate. So I feel like all that made it a lot easier. And also with like the voice acting in Sonic,
Hmm.
they told me, just to be myself, which I feel like is like the best thing I can do because when I'm doing this stuff for the first time, it's like I don't have a whole lot of experience, but like I want to have experience. But I feel like these opportunities were such great first time experiences. So
No doubt. And mad respect. We're definitely expecting you to do more and represent the gaming culture more now.
yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I feel like it'd be really fun.
So when it comes to Valorant and this game, what is it that inspires you to go so much in on Valorant? What is it you like the most about the gaming experience?
I feel like what I love a lot of different games for a lot of different reasons, but when it comes to Valorant, I think what I like about it is that it's a 5 versus 5 person game. You get to play with your friends. So I'm playing with like 4 other friends and we're just like having a good time. There's a sense of progression, which I really like about a game is like feeling like I'm improving and seeing my progress, like ranking up, collecting collectibles and all that. I feel like that's really fun as well. I think what I really, really love about Valorant is that um it's it's aesthetically pleasing. It doesn't look too serious because there's games like Counter-Strike that I feel like is too serious. Like it's like hard to see. It's all one tone. Like the coloring is one tone. It feels like too realistic. It's like kind of scary. So
I know
I
what you
kind of,
mean.
you know what I mean? So I feel like with Valorant, which is also the reason why I think Apple chose Valorant to be the game in the movie is because it's easy to digest and it's easy to watch. Like when you watch it, you know what's going on, even if you've never played the game before, right? And
Right.
it's like it's entertaining to watch, and I feel like it was the perfect game for the show.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree that having an esport that's easy for a viewer, even if you don't play the game, to be
yeah.
able to know what's
Like
going
you'll
on
know
is
what's
key.
happening, but it's still like there's like twists to it because like it's not just a shooter 5v5 game. Like each character has their own abilities, and like I feel like someone that's never played before can see that. So
Yeah. I don't play the game myself, but I was looking at footage and I saw that you got an ace. And yeah, everything that you're saying, I can definitely tell as a
I
person
mean,
that
there
doesn't
there
play the
you go.
game.
That's a gamer term, an ace.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, wow, I got through most of my questions for the family plan, and I recently started practicing the sword, and I know that you also are a fan of swords. So I was curious,
Yeah.
is there a video game character that you like the most that is a source that uses a sword character?
Uses a sword. Well, okay, the first one that came to mind is it's not an actual like character, but like in Dark Souls, there's a sword called the washing pole that I love so much that I actually got it made at a blacksmith. So
Oh,
on
okay.
my wall, I have like a little sword collection over here, but like I have this giant sword that was made with myself and the blacksmith. So that was a really it's
Mad
hold it to my
respect.
heart. Yeah, it's
You're
awesome.
you really love swords to get one made custom by a blacksmith. I'm not on that level yet.
I mean,
Mad
it was
respect.
it was for a video, so there was like purpose behind it, but it was a fun experience because seeing how a sword is actually made in real life was so cool. And also seeing a sword that I've seen in a game was extra cool.
That
So it
part.
was
That
awesome.
part. what is it that you really want the gaming life nation, all the gamers in the world, to know about the family plan?
Oh,
What's the one thing that you really
um,
want them to know?
well, let's see, without leaking anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I just want them to know that I feel like gaming is represented in a great way. If you know, if you're listening and you're a gamer, I feel like this is a proud moment for gamers. I feel like it's the good thing for the gaming industry, like seeing this moment in the movie, and it's a good portion of the movie. It's a good chunk of it, and I'm hoping that gaming will be represented even more in even more movies. So good thing.
No, yes, no doubt. And congratulations again on the role. Thank you, because there's going to be so many gamers that are just going to see it because you're in it.
I know I feel
Feel
like a
me?
lot of my fans like they saw me in 1 second in the trailer and they clip it and they send it to me. They're like, "Is this you?" And I'm like, "How did you even see me?" It was 1 second in the trailer, but yeah. And they're like, "Oh, I'm watching the movie now." So it's like, "Wow, this is awesome." I think it'll be a fun time for my friends, family, and fans.
Believe it. And remember, everybody, December 15th on Apple TV Plus, you can see Ray in the family plan.
Yay!